Some time ago, Fiio together with Dunu released very good model. Actually, they've rebranded model Dunu Titan1 and released under their brand as EX1 IEMs. But now they've improved this EX1 model and released second generation of these head earphones. They offer some interesting features that first generation were lacking, and they still have this good sound and affordable price. Its asking price is about $65 and they started hitting the market now. So I will now tell about them in more details and compare them with original Titan 1. Packaging is pretty typical for the Fiio products. It is black with red box with all necessary feature information, with description, with stylish polygraphy, with this protection sticker and so on. Inside of this box you will have earphones themselves, nice plastic carrying case, short clip, because you will need it for this earphones, probably you will need the short clip, and 9 pairs of tips of 3 different sizes, 3 kinds of 3 sizes, so 9 pairs in total. Actually good accessory set for pretty inexpensive model. Design remained pretty similar to the original Titan 1, so as you can see, shape, fit, size, everything remains as it was before, but color changed. New black glossy finish looks really stylish and superb. So for those who don't have experience with the first generation of these IEMs, I can tell that they fit into ears nicely, but as you can see there are a lot of vent holes, so their sound isolation is above average. So it is an IEMs for those for listening at home or somewhere in not very noisy environment, because they play sound, your music will be definitely heard around you, and on the noisy streets or somewhere in subway, in the plane, you will definitely hear the outside noise. So it's almost open earphones, so they designed it this way, and their sound isolation is not the strongest part. I can't say unfortunately, because it is the idea of the design, and this provides such remarkable sound as they have. So they fit nicely, isolation is not so good, but it fit into ears pretty well. So as you can see, there is right earpiece marked with red ring, left with blue, so I think it looks stylish, and it suits nicely to the recently released Fiio EX1-II 3rd generation. They make a good pair both aesthetically and sonically. Cable were reworked, it's thicker and sturdier than before, so it will probably serve you longer, but it has more microphonic noise. It's a bit harder, so it has a bit more microphonic noise, so you will probably need to use chin slider or a short clip that is present in the accessory set, but not this microphonic noise is not that much to be deal breaker, at least for me. And nice feature, they have a 3-button talk control. It works with Android devices, of course, because Fiio have 2 players on Android, and this volume controls works with new Fiio EX1-II 3rd generation and with 2nd generation of EX1. So volume controls work, and it's a pretty good experience, actually, I can say. So you can change volume here, and I like this. Quality of microphone here is about average, but it's normal for an expensive talk control, for an expensive earphones. So chin slider allows you to adjust the size. Splitter made of plastic, it's pretty simple, and this part of cable is even thicker and goes way below to the jack. Jack is angled for pin 3.5mm, and also here present this rubber thing that can be used to wind the cable. So with wind you clip it and it's very comfortable in use. So build quality is pretty nice. One small issue, it's microphonic of the cable, but it's not a big issue because it brings you more reliability. But of course the most interesting thing is the sound. Actually first model sounds pretty good. This model remains sounding almost close to these ones. So they also feature this titanium quad diaphragm as the first generation. Actually I don't have a Fiio EX1 first generation, but Dunu Titan is the same earphones actually. So what is the difference for those who heard first generation? They have a bit more treble, a bit more resolution on the mids, especially on the upper mids. Maybe it's connected with the treble, and also they have a bit tighter bass. It's a bit faster and a bit tighter. So actually they are closer to so-called audiophiliac style. They are not as V-shaped as those ones. They are a bit colder, but also still have nice fast bass. For those who didn't heard this model, I can say that this one sounds really good. They are resolving, they have good low frequencies, bass goes pretty deep, it has good impact, it has good weight. Actually pretty nice model in terms for those who like lower frequencies. Of course it's not bass heavy model, it's bass normal, bass good model I can say. So bass is well defined, it has good impact for such a small earpieces. Of course it's not some bass cannon, but it's nice. It's not fast and dry like in balanced armature models usually, but it's more meaty and more weighty. As for dynamic, mids are very good, they are resolving nice, they sound very spacious. I think it's because of this open construction. So the imaginary stage width is really good and depth is also above average with good layer separation. And treble I also like, but for those who are treble phobic, actually they can sound with too much treble. So their treble isn't masked, they have some accent on the upper frequencies. So if you don't like treble, you probably should listen them before you buying. But for me this is a really good amount of treble, which gives nice sense of airness, all these tiny nuances, tiny details. Actually it's pretty interesting model. So I think it is very interesting upgrade of this model. They features nice and useful tone control, and I like tighter bass, actually lower frequencies. They pairs very nice with smooth and relaxed, a bit smooth representation of Fiio X5 third generation. It's taming the treble of those pretty noticeably, so it's probably they designed it for each one for each other. Actually good pairing. I like this model, but as I've said before, there are some small disadvantages, so you should be aware of them. But very good model anyway, with especially for mids and lows. Thank you for attention.